Hey guys, Prodimus back here. Today's topic isn't going to be a light and heartfelt one, or a confusing one like my last video. Today's topic we will be discussing is depression. What is depression? Are you going to say it's sadness? Are you going to say that it's just somebody who's down in the dumps? No, you're very wrong. Depression is looking at a blade and instantly getting a very specific thought in your mind and using all of your willpower to not do it. Depression is laying on the floor because you feel like you have nothing better to do and you physically can't bring yourself up. Stop being lazy. You're just sad. Get over it. It'll be better. Why are you so depressed? Just be happy. Have you ever heard these words from your mother, your father, your brother or your sister, or even a best friend or a lover? Have they told you to just get over it? Have they sat there idly, twiddling their thumbs on their phones, scrolling through their social media, as you're just sitting there silently dying? As you're just sitting there silently weeping your eyes out, as your shirt is completely soaked from your tears, and yet your partner doesn't bat a single eye? They go day to day not noticing what's wrong with you, and they ask you what's wrong with you at some point. But not to really ask what's wrong with you, to just, I don't know, to try to get you out of that state, to try to get you to snap out of it, to get you to talk about it. But really, do they care? Because if they cared, they would actually be helping you with your depression instead of just, I don't know, watching the hurricane happen right in front of them. For me, when my depression hits really bad, it feels like I'm 1,000 pounds. That it's a struggle to just get off of the couch. Sometimes I just lay on the floor. Sometimes I will be so depressed and I'm tired of laying on the couch, I'll just lay on the floor. Depression is planning to do something so little as just cleaning your garage. I'm one to talk, but I'm going to be moving at some point this year, so I have excuses for all these boxes and junk. Sometimes all I do is just lay there, and I can't help it. Sometimes depression gets so bad for me that I just go neutral, that my body can't take all these emotions just building up inside of me. And I just completely shut down, like I'm in a power saving mode. I can't feel any emotions because I felt too much emotion in my body. My mind just needs a rest. Depression is like you're planning to do something. You're planning to get up and do something. Play video games, write a novel, watch a movie, or just even go make dinner or clean the dishes. But as you sit there, twiddling your thumbs, scrolling up and down through your phone, left and right, next thing you know, 4 hours have passed. You're thinking it's still 9 o'clock, but all of a sudden, it's 6 in the morning, and you didn't realize, hey, you forgot to go to bed. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just get so depressed you forget to do the most basic of things that it takes for you to survive. Ew, why are you so stinky? Go take a freaking shower. Maybe that person couldn't get up to go take one. Like, that's no excuse. You should take a shower. But sometimes people just forget. Their memories start getting so bad, they forget everything. They're like Dory from Finding Nemo. They can barely remember their life. They try to think of their life, but all that they can remember is just little flashbacks of in and out of consciousness because your mind decided, hey, I'm taking a break today. Too much emotion, too much pain. Regardless if that pain came from the outside world or within the inside world of yourself. Depression can come from anywhere. It can strike at any moment. You could be sitting there happy one moment, all giggly and joy. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm going to survive the day. I'm going to do all this. And then you just sit there. You don't know why you're just sitting there. You're thinking, why am I just sitting here? I was just happy a moment ago. Why am I sad all of a sudden? Nothing's happened. I should be happy. Depression is like a cancer that grows deep inside of you. There is no cure. You can take medicines to suppress it. You can meditate, try to focus your mind, try to ignore it. But suppressing that depression will only turn to a fit of rage. The more and more you suppress your emotions, the more and more you ignore them, and the more and more you don't talk about them and get it off of your chest, more likely you're going to blow up on somebody, either in a fit of rage and hurt somebody mentally, emotionally, or physically, or you're going to hurt yourself. Or you could blow out in a fit of depression and just start bawling your eyes out for no reason. Think of depression like a pit of water. Think of you bottling up your emotions as a dam. The water keeps rising, and you keep piling bricks one after the other, filling it in with steel bars, rebar, filling it in with cement to make this dam stronger, to make sure the water never breaks out, so that nobody knows that there's a huge ocean laying beneath those walls. You see a town down below. That town is your family and friends. Somebody notices a crack in the dam and offers to fix it. All of a sudden, the dam breaks. Water just spills everywhere. It goes all over the place. But now that water is everywhere, and you flooded the village, you should have let it loose, let the water drain very slowly instead of building it up. We all feel alone at the end of the day when we're laying down in our beds. Even if we're married or if we just have a partner, when you have depression, you're really alone. You can't help it. You may not be alone, but you feel alone. So you are alone in the aspect of it, if that makes sense. Sometimes all we want to do is help others. Sometimes all we want to do is love everybody. How can you help somebody going through something? How can you love somebody if you can't focus on yourself? If you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I love this person. This person is amazing. How can you say it to another and truly mean it? You can't experience true love without experiencing true love within yourself first. Love yourself before you love another, because you are the God that was created. Your soul forever existing within time and space. But you're just left wondering, what if there's more out there? What if I'm not doing enough? You could be doing everything in the world. You could be helping every single individual person in the world, but at the end of the day, your depression still takes over. And you're left thinking, should I do it? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I leave this plane of existence? But the right answer at the end of the day is no, you shouldn't. You're here for a reason. Everybody's here for a reason, regardless if it's so small and minor and inconvenient, or if it's a very big reason. Everybody was put on this plane of existence for a reason. Depression sucks. It really, really sucks. It eats away at you like you just swallowed a shark egg and it hatched inside of you and trying to claw its way out. Depression goes through you like a xenomorph. Depression is the face hugger wrapping itself around you and planting all of these emotions, the eggs, deep inside of you. And if you let it, boom, it's going to burst right through and hurt you and everybody around you. But you don't want to hurt people, do you? So why are you hurting yourself? If you don't want to hurt your loved ones, if you want to love them, why can't you do it to yourself? Why can't you love yourself? You want to fix all your mistakes. You want to fix your problems. But what are you doing? You're just laying there. It's because of your depression. You can't help it. You want to fix things, but you can't. Your depression won't let you. They give you all these pills and drugs to help you, but does it really at the end of the day? They mainly just suppress it, mainly help you ignore it. The real key to fixing depression is within here and within here. You just gotta focus on yourself. And even at the end of the day, if you lose the battle to yourself, it's okay. There's another tomorrow. As long as you don't end today by ending yourself, there's always another tomorrow to begin again, to start anew, to start fresh. You will be happy again. You may still be sad inside, but you will be happy again. Everything happens for a reason. Do you think a tree can grow on its own and be straight up and strong without the elements of nature fighting at it, trying to break it down? Now think of you as that little tree sapling, slowly starting to sprout. Now think of all life's horrible events and the crappy people in your life as the nature elements trying to break you and bring you down. All it's going to do is make you stronger. The more and more and more they push on you, the more and more you push back. You don't let yourself fall. And if you do fall, you pick yourself up. You don't let yourself stay there forever. It's okay to lay there for a little bit, but you gotta get up sometime. Everything has to move at some point. Even the trees move in the wind. Even the animals running around. Trees grow, trees fall, more trees grow from those trees. You'll create something beautiful from your depression. Turn it to art. Turn all this pain deep inside of you. Unleash it into the world in a healthy manner. Create something. Doesn't matter if it's a little sculpture, a drawing, a painting, or even a stupid video like this. It's the whole reason why I got on here today. Past hour for me, it's not been good. It hasn't been good. People in my life are trying to use very, very important things in my life against me to try to hurt me. I didn't let it hurt me at first. It irritated me. I was angry, yeah, but then I let it go. Or did I? Because look at me now. If I let it go, I wouldn't be making this video here. I was downstairs trying to do some laundry, and then I just felt this rage kick in. This pure blood-filled rage that I couldn't control, and just the more I tried to calm myself down, the more I wanted to punch a brick wall and break my freaking hand. But did I? No, because I'm able to move my hand fine. But it's still not a funny matter. If people hurt you, let them try. Even if they do actually succeed in hurting you, don't let it show. Don't let it show to them specifically. Unleash your emotions in a healthy environment in front of people who actually care and want to listen. Only show your sensitive side, your vulnerability, to the people who won't make you break even more. The mind is like a pencil. You can keep trying to bend it and bend it and bend it. Eventually it'll snap. Sometimes all you gotta do is just release the tension. Release the anger. Let it out in a healthy manner. I would say forget about it, but don't. Don't forget about it. You try to forget about it, it's gonna come back and manifest itself in a very horrible way. I know, because I've done that way too many times. Instead of facing my problems, I just let it consume me. You can't let it consume you. You can't. It may be killing you inside, and you may want to die at the end of the day, but it's not really worth it, is it? It may seem worth it in the beginning, but the moment you make that swipe, the moment the hammer falls, it's game over. Do you really want to end this level of your life the way it is? Or do you want to keep upgrading and getting better? Everything happens for a reason. You're watching this video, aren't you? But it seems like we've been here before, you and I. Many years from now you're watching this, or even if you're watching this the second I upload it. It's nice to meet you, and it's good to see you again. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, because I've got nothing else to say, and my mind can't develop any more thoughts for this video. But I really hope you guys stay safe out there. I'm rooting for all of you kind-hearted souls out there who are going through to this very bad time in your life. It'll get better eventually. You just gotta keep hoping. Because the second you lose all hope, it's the second it's game over. And it's the second you have to start all over. You don't want to start over, do you? Till next time, my friends. I'll get a better outro. Don't worry.